So, yeah, and then after that game, man, it was like, oh, because obviously coming out, it was undrafted. I mean, no matter what, I'm Western Illinois. I could have been the best player ever to touch Western Illinois turf. I still would have had an undrafted grade coming out of college.
That's the beauty of the Senior Bowl, though, because it's like they worried about the level of competition you playing against. Not come here, I could do it here too.
Exactly. And so before that, it was like undrafted, maybe 6, maybe 7, 6 round, whatever. And then after that, like leading up to that, it started rising like maybe 5th round. After that, it was like 4th, 3rd, and then it got like I think it got up to like 2nd, like a prediction. Like one prediction was like, okay, might go like the last pick in the 2nd round or something like that. I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. So it skyrocketed after that, man.
Yeah, so it's like now you sound the alarms, gathering your family. Now your draft time's coming up. Are you thinking about going to the draft? You want to just have a family party? You want to just be low key? How you thinking about that?
I immediately knew I wanted to have it at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Which crib?
Which?
The crib? Which crib?
No.
Which crib?
No, not at. Oh my God.
So just St. Louis, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy,
I say your agent just holding their breath. You going back there?
Not at all. I would have. Oh my goodness. No. No. I had it in. Actually, at my brother's. He was living in an apartment at the time, and they had like a I don't know, I guess you call it like an entertainment, up on the top of it, and they let him rent it out for me for a draft party. So I threw my draft party on the 2nd day because I'm like, I know I'm not going in the 1st round. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna just watch it and cool.
Yeah.
And then the 2nd day I threw one because by that time it was like, okay, we pretty sure you're going to go like, 2nd, because it's like 2nd, 3rd on that day.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we're pretty sure you're going to go 2nd or 3rd. And then I was like, all right, bet. I'll throw it today. And then just so happened, I did get drafted in the 3rd. But yeah, I immediately was like, I want to have it at home because I knew I wanted to have like my high school coaches, my family that was going to my high school games and coming to Western and watching me play because that's like a 2.5-hour drive. So it's not that bad of a drive.
Doable.
It's definitely doable. And
definitely for a draft party.
Yeah. No. It was, I'm talking about like going to my college games. Mm-hmm. So it's like 2.5 hours from St. Louis, right? Western Illinois is.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of people that, used to drive from St. Louis to come watch me play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like I wanted to have it in St. Louis because I'm like, they was driving to Western and supporting me. Like, I definitely want to go back home and, have a party for them to come to. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the family that was coming to the games. And so, and then on top of it, like, my grandma, who was obviously having a health and failing and stuff like that, I wanted to make sure she was, be a part of it because it's harder for her to travel because she was on oxygen and all kind of stuff like that. So, I wanted to make sure it was in St. Louis for that. And, yeah, it was a good time. Like, we got to all be in the same room, be in the same space, and watch my dream actually happen. So it was a good time.
And then you get drafted down the block, huh?
Yeah, across the state.
And
right across.
And them same people's probably loading back up in the car and coming out there.
Exactly.
T-Pain, T-Stock.
Yeah.
They was coming out. They was coming out for the game.
Absolutely.
Man, that's the okay. So boom, you walk into the Kansas City Chiefs in what? Super Bowl first year?
Yeah. That was wild. I ain't gonna lie. I was not like because
definitely the first in school history for that one.
My God. Listen, I was like, because I knew the Chiefs was good, and obviously this is like after Pat's first, like, oh my God, that's Patrick Mahomes' year. So I was kind of just like, wait, no, was it after the second? When Pat got drafted in 2016.
He was there.
No, I'm saying I think it was his second year that he had been playing. But either way though, like I didn't think that, they just that cold. Plus on top of that, they had lost to Tom and them, and even it was D4 being offsides and all of that. But
it's also
like,
Tom.
That's why I was like, so I didn't really think nothing of Pat. I was just like, it's Tom. Of course he was gonna win, And then I ended up going to there, and I'm like, oh my God,
like different.
This man is like, bro.
I ain't getting no handoffs here.
Like, I'm looking like, bro, this man Pat is different, bro. So,
okay.
And then, that's like, we end up going, and it shouldn't have been a surprise because obviously they went up to the AFC Championship and lost like by literally a toe offside, or a head offside. So I'm like, I should have thought of that in hindsight, but I just wasn't thinking about it. And then we got to winning games and doing, getting through the playoffs. I'm like, oh, hold on now.
Mm-hmm. So it's like you coming in, you already know Pat, or you already see Pat as a player.
Yeah.
Now you're going, what is he like? What was the impression as a person, though?
Pat is a great guy, man. Like, and I ain't saying that on camera. Like, Pat is like a genuine, like, the perfect guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't really, he don't try and be, he's not cocky at all. For him to be, and I'm going to say the greatest quarterback of all time. Say it. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm sorry. Tom is Tom. We know that. But I'm going to preheat the oven on that one. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. Because
Jordan or LeBron?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
It's not a convo. Just name Jordan or LeBron.
LeBron.
Okay. Tyreek Hill. I just need to know where you stood. So I know how valid I want to trust that. But yeah, Tyreek Hill. You going from Western Illinois, right?
Western
Yeah.
Illinois.
You're going from Western Illinois receivers. Next year, you got Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Tyreek, man, the cheetah. That guy he's a handful. But I also will say that's probably my GOAT receiver too. I'm not going to lie. I'm just go ahead and say my GOAT tight end receiver and Chiefs come from the Kansas City Chiefs hold all three of those positions. It's just from what I've seen.
Held. Got rid of Tyreek.
Oh, absolutely.
Held.
You're right. They did do that. But yeah, I got to give it to them three. Like, I know Trav having a little down year and all that right now, but Trav is, I'm sorry, bro. That's the best tight end I've ever seen.
Okay.